Racing very well, finding its posse. Handsome Ransom will be the next into the barrier stalls. Another visitor, a shanty coming up with Niagara Falls, and Spinning Boy will be the last. Niagara Falls goes in, and here comes Spinning Boy from Gosford. He's there. And the red light is on. We're set for a start. The $1 million, Tui's new Golden Rose. 16 of them racing. Al Jamil and Chosen Light a little slowly into stride, and a Handsome Ransom jump quickly. So too did Dan Burton. Tasumai got out well. Mind Reader and How Funny are improving ground very quickly, and right up there in the early stages too is Hammer Beam, and Handsome Ransom drifting back a little now, followed by Charm View. Behind those next in the yellow, who's rather handily positioned, followed by a shanty. A length and a half then coming Niagara Falls, Gilded Youth, Prince Nimrod, followed then by very, very wide out Spinning Boy, Al Jamil, Chosen Light, and In Top Swing. They're on past the 800, and Hammerbeam the leader, a length now. Mind Reader second, Dan Bird third, a shanty fourth. Then Tasumai, followed closely by Handsome Ransom and Charm View. Gilded Youth in No Man's Land, and the yellows over on the inside. And then Niagara Falls, a length further back in the field as they come down to approach the corner. Prince Nimrod, and then Spinning Boy, 2.5 then Al Jamil, In Top Swing, and Chosen Light into the straight, past the 400. Hammerbeam taken on by Mind Reader and Dan Bird. How Funny looking for the run. A shanty In Top Swing is getting clear. Niello is behind those, and here's Gilded Youth down the outside with Handsome Ransom and Charm View. In Top Swing hits the front from a shanty. Handsome Ransom, it's In Top Swing the leader. In Top Swing hanging on. In Top Swing looks to have just nailed Handsome Ransom, who's very wide out. A shanty, How Funny, and up there too Niello with Gilded Youth and Chosen Light, followed by Dan Bird. Finally, a midfield finish for Hammerbeam, Tasumai, Niagara Falls, followed at the head of the others by Al Jamil, Mind Reader, Charm View, Spinning Boy, and Prince Nimrod. Absolute terrific finish. In Top Swing. In Top Swing, a million of them going across for third. In Top Swing to the naked eye, but oh gee, you've always got your heart in your mouth here at Rose Hill in finishes like this. Let's have a look at this freeze shot. Yeah, he's got there. Yeah, that's on a different angle to what I'm watching, but In Top Swing, there's the number. In Top Swing's the winner, number 7, ridden by Huey Bowman for Mr. and Mrs. Bill Fisher and Noel Mayfield Smith from Hawkesbury. Congratulations. Number 3 is second, Handsome Ransom. Handsome Ransom, trained by Anthony Cummings, ridden by Patrick Payne. 16 has run third, a shanty, trained by Rob Smurton and by Zach Purton, and number 8 was the official fourth, Gilded Youth, written by Noel Callow. 7, 3, 16 and 8 are the official placings in the inaugural Tui's new Golden Rose. The winner is by Beautiful Crown from Holbrook Lass, bred by A.J. Bocock. Mr. and Mrs. Bill Fisher have been racing horses in Sydney for many, many years. They had some very handy sprinters.
Wow, In Top Swing, Noel Mayfield Smith. What a joy, $1 million race, Chris.
Congratulations, Noel. What a thrill.
Thanks a lot. It is a thrill. I mean, it's more of a thrill, you know, to win it for Bill. I mean, he's been in the horses for a long time, and this is one of his best successes. And for the horse, he's a damn good horse.
He'd raced very well in Brisbane, and you brought him back today, and he looked terrific. He's just held on.
Yeah, he raced raced great in Brisbane. He just had no luck. I mean, he could have won by 5 lengths. It doesn't really matter. He won.
All right, congratulations, Noel. Go and enjoy the moment.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, have a look at Huey Bowman. He's pumped as well after In Top Swing, who's raced in the very best of company and collects the cash. Raced well in Brisbane too up there during the winter. So In Top Swing holds off the Anthony Cummings trained Handsome Ransom. Our first 4 details: 7, 3, 16 and 8. Gilded Youth fourth. First 4, 30,625. And 7, 3, 16 and 8 Unitab, $22,154. Here's Alan Thomas at Doomben.
Yeah, you're not surprised he won a good race, that horse, In Top Swing. He did race well here at the Carnival. Just got pipped in the Australia Post by Promoted, and it just got tipped out on the line by Pickaday, didn't it? And the TJ Smith, and had a couple of bad alleys and ran a good race here at Doomben one day. He had a very good carnival without being lucky, I guess, in Top Swing. Anyway, he got his luck today. So congratulations to all concerned.
Smith. And after Hughes' little stints on the sidelines, he'll be wrapped with that. And he's all smiles. Caulfield due in 13. It's Bomber Bill, Lovely Jubbly and the Little Tacker ahead of Captain Clipper. 1 from 5 and 10 and then number 8. Tony was very keen on the chances of Lovely Jubbly. And we've got no gear changes. Captain Clipper, number 8, is a $35 chance. Is it worth those odds, having a little investment? Let's hear from the rider, Dale Smith.
Dale, Captain Clipper's been racing pretty well. Is it up to this class, do you think?
It's got quite a bit of depth into the race. I've seen a few of his runs. He was a bit unlucky last start, a bit of an apprentice on board, and just did a few things wrong on it. And he's been beaten by Greek Adonis and beaten a length and a half to Smites at Shuffle. So I mean his form's holding up, and he seems to like the wet track. So I think he's a bit of a tough horse.
And he's hard and fit.
What I know of, yeah.
And also you ride a horse called Solace in race 8. Good effort last start.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprising run. I picked it up at a late rider change, and she got home really well. I was really happy with her run.
Conditions, did it suit it?
She's had 3 runs in the wet for a winner in 2 seconds, so the form says that she can handle the wet. So just hopefully she can handle Caulfield.
Barrier?
Yeah, that's the main danger. It's I think it's just going to be one of those hope and have a bit of luck rides.
Well, they look to be 2 nice rides on paper. Ride them well.
Thanks, Alf.
And there's Lovely Jubbly, the former winner of the Magic Millions, former star 2-year-old. How does she look, Alf Matthews? And there is number 6, Alf. And on screen you're looking at Bahamian Rhapsody, a winner 2 runs back, correct weight at Rose Hill on 7, 3, 16 and 8. And that's Bahamian Rhapsody. From there we go to number 7, which is Runs to Win. Stephen King with the ride. It's a $23 chance. So as it arrives in the mounting yard, its recent form, it's first up before going out. It ran a 3rd and a 2nd, as you can see from the left side of your screen. 8 is Captain Clipper. We've heard from Dale Smith, a winner 2 runs back, placed last time out. 9 is River Dove, a winner of the Oakley Plate back in the autumn, is the firm favourite at $2.80 and $1. And the Little Tacker brings winning form to this, a last start winner. And there it is on screen at $8.10, Damien Oliver with the ride. Correct weight there at Rose Hill, approaching start time Doomben. Let's return to Alan Thomas.
McNamara comes up to the gates. I know Colin Alderson's got one here, Aggro.
A couple of stars go around.
Indeed it is, Brendan. Late mail clearly for number 5, Lovely Jubbly. Been very well supported on course, and it does look rock hard fit. Comes off that nice trial that we all saw, and wouldn't it be lovely to see it back to its best? Number 9, River Dove, looks well. Looks if it's improved a little bit in condition on its first up run at the Valley. Expect it to run well, drawn nicely too. Also number 10, the Little Tacker, raced back off the speed the other day, finished off very well indeed. Conditions again suit perfectly, pretty much in line with market moves here. And also number 2, I'm going to throw in first up. I know his form on slow perhaps shows that he hasn't done anything, but he's only had the 2 runs on it, forgiving both times, performed very well on dead. Expect him to run a bold little race because he looks as if he's fit enough to do something. 5 ahead of 9, 10 and 2. Andrew.
Yeah, joined by Greg McDermott. The rain sweeping in trackside again. It's been pretty wet up your way at Wagga too this week.
Very wet, Andrew, yeah.
A heavy track for that meeting tomorrow, but more importantly, let's get home here with the Little Tacker. With Suit coming out, it probably does suit you in a way. There doesn't seem to be a lot of pace around you.
Well...
Or does it suit you?
Well, I would have liked a bit more pace on. Yep. He can lead, but he's better if he just takes the set.
The other day, you said about 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, he did. Damien just sort of sat 3rd or 4th, not very far off him, but and just give him the last crack at him.
Gets a couple of kilos off too. Damien pretty keen to stay on?
Yeah, Damien said he'd stay on him. He said he's the fit horse in the race, and he's in form, and he likes a wet track. So,
Hope the effort coming down's worth it, mate. Hope you can get a winner.
yeah, no, thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Good on you. Thanks a lot.
Greg McDermott joining us, the trainer of the Little Tack. It's been a bit easy on track. Run through here. Bomber Bill on the rain affected. It is unders the tote. Mr. Magoo some value. Rohathan value. Lovely Jubbly is the horse that's clearly been supported. It's near enough on the tote, and of the other ones, River Dove just under the tote. Little Tacker, as I said, Brendan, near enough to what they're paying on track.
Okay, with 4 minutes of betting time remaining, just awaiting that first 4 dividend at Doomben for New South Wales and Unitab. If you missed the dividend, 9,396.80 on 4, 8, 6 and 10. It's 8, 3, 1 and 5. The Sky Ratings Morfordville Race 6. And as we check through the market, gear information, no changes to report, no scratchings in this event. And it's Thaxted Ridge ahead of Fly for Me. And then from there we go to Bean Laughing. Over the page, Casino Evil, Ground Speed, Jamatre and Mr. Spielberg. As we zoom in on a rain-soaked Caulfield, we're back with the commentary from Gregory Miles.
Folks, let me tell you about a great punting magazine that's at your newsagents now. Practical Punting Monthly gave out last year's Melbourne Cup winner Media Puzzle when it was 150 to 1, and this month's preview must not be missed. Plus, they've just released a superb winning package called High Five, which boasts a massive 486% profit. It's valued at over $200, but it can be yours free. Practical Punting Monthly. It's at your newsagents now.
$40.10. Quaddy numbers thus far 8, 2 and 4. 1 leg to go. Race 7 from Doomben. So correct weights there. That Unitab first for $9,396.80. Well, Caulfield, Lovely Jubbly debuts for the Brian Mayfield Smith Yard against the Oakley Plate winner River Dove, and Bomber Bill, a winner of the Goodwood in Adelaide back in May. So some quality sprinters are going around here of varying age groups. Trackside to Caulfield, intriguing sprint awaits.
And a good betting race it's been. Lovely Jubbly has favouritism as they move them in ahead of River Dove. Starting to call them up, Captain Clipper. First to approach the gates near the inside. Comes up for Dale Smith. Locked in. The favourite Lovely Jubbly has gone along. Here she is resuming for Brian Mayfield Smith, formerly with Jason Deemer. And she's won a trial indicating she could be coming back to her best, and the support on track for her backs up that assertion. Here's Bomber Bill coming in, being a dual weight for age or Group 1 winner. He's well placed here, but the wet tracks he's query. Mr. Magoo to move in the black and white colours. The Little Tacker, River Dove away from the line. River Dove with a great record, second up. She loves the ground. Won the Oakley Plate, of course. And by comparison to the limit weight, she's very well placed here today under the weight scale. Now Mr. Magoo goes up into the stalls. The Little Tacker to get set, and River Dove. She'll take the outside gate and we'll have them right to go. They're nearly set. Mimsy taken out by Lazagoleta for Brett Preble. He's going for a treble here on the favourite Lovely Jubbly. River Dove is in, so they're set. All in, they're racing. River Dove and Bohemian Rhapsody jump well on the outside, and Mr. Magoo got away fast in the early stages. Lovely Jubbly has jumped away with them, the grey, and she's driving through trying to find the lead. Settling fully now, Bohemian Rhapsody out wide, and Lovely Jubbly, they have it together at the 800. River Dove a length and a half away third from Mr. Magoo, closely followed, runs to win down on the inside, and then the Little Tacker, who's out wide in that bunch. About 2 lengths further back is Bomber Bill. Towards the end is Captain Clipper over on the inside. inside and Rohatyn out wide. Lovely Jubbly and Bohemian Rhapsody sharing the pace around the turn. Clear to River Dove, the little tacker, Mr. Magoo, runs to win on the inside, and then Rohatyn, Bomber Bill and Captain Clipper last of the 9. They corner now. Lovely Jubbly near the inside and Bohemian Rhapsody on the outside of these. River Dove has called on for the run, but Lovely Jubbly has accelerated away from the field. Preble going for a treble, and this mare has put on about 3 lengths now to Bomber Bill, Bohemian Rhapsody, Captain Clipper. River Dove is weakening, but Lovely Jubbly is back to her juvenile form, and it's Lovely Jubbly by 3. Captain Clipper second, third is Bomber Bill, then Bohemian Rhapsody, the little tacker, runs to win, followed by Mr. Magoo. River Dove dropped right out of it and beat only Rohatyn to the line. Lovely Jubbly, the winner. 3 for the day for Brett Preble. First start for Brian Mayfield Smith, and the grey daughter of Lion Hunter and Jaboulet, way too good there. She shared the pace, and then when Preble hit the button, she just accelerated away from her rivals inside the 200 metres, and it was signs of the old Lovely Jubbly there today. 290 and 150 for the winner. Captain Clipper has run the second placing, number 8, 5.30, and Bomber Bill $2.20. Disappointment of the race clearly was the run of River Dove, who sat handy enough to them in third place out wide. No disadvantage being out there, but she put very, very little into her finishing run and has dropped out and finished at the tail. In fact, I think she finished level with Rohatyn, probably only just beat him home. 5, 8 and 1. Fourth in number 6, fifth in number 10. Run of the third horse has been good, Bomber Bill. He's not really all that happy on the slow ground, yet he's finished his race off strongly, but all honours completely with Lovely Jubbly. Terrific performance from this mare, who's always shown a lot of ability, particularly early in her career. She just struggled a little bit in recent times, but that looks like she could be back to her very, very best. She's won by 3, 1 length second and third, and the time 1 minute and 5 seconds even, 1 minute and 5 seconds. Lovely Jubbly paid officially $291.50, Captain Clipper $5.30, Bomber Bill $2.20, Quinella paid $50.50, the exacta $60.10, running double $16.40, and the trifecta is yet to come. Race 7 on the card, the Noel Rundle Tribute, take out 8. That was a late one, Cascai, along with 13, 14 and 16. The man of the moment, Brett Preble, picked up the ride on 19, Spring Warrior. 17 task win is Reese McLeod. 7th event at 4.20.
Okay, Greg, stunning return to form under the Brian Mayfield Smith care. Lovely Jubbly gives them a galloping lesson, and for a slow track, 105 neats. Not a bad gallop at all. As it returns, Brett Preble salutes with 3 winning rides, I should say, today. And he looked pretty happy, gave her a nice pat as they passed the line. Correct weight, as mentioned, at Doomben is there on race number 6. Morphettville, 6th race, our next port of call, where the top rater is Been Laughing. And it shows up at $7.90, longer odds, New South Wales. Favourite runner, though, at $4 now. The Thaxted Ridge ahead of Fly For Me, $4.30. Jamatre over the page, number 11, is at $8.20. As they head out at Morphettville, 5 minutes off. Shortly we'll be off to Rosehill Gardens, where we await the runners to parade, and it's due in 5.